Hello.
Hello. Sorry that we're a bit late.
Yeah, really a bit late. That's entirely my fault. I said at 5:30, hey, I should get up and make dinner. 6:30, I got up and made dinner.
Like, legitimately, I came upstairs. She's like, "Are you okay?"
No, I'm sleepy. But anyway, hi, hello, hi guys. It's time for vampire stews. Food is always a good reason to be late. It's true, but best laid plans of kobolds and kobolds. What am I looking? That's a cute icon. I mean, what's it called? Emote. Emoji? I'm so old. That's cute. Either way. Hi guys. So I made a discovery today. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but you know, I occasionally say, "How's it hanging?" You know, it's like a greeting, like, "Hi, how's it hanging?" Like, as in, you know, how are you? I never really thought about it before, ever. I think you know where I'm going with this. Kobold and kobold, attorneys at law. I love that, actually. I mean, we could scrap the cafe thing and just go with like law firm. Would that work for you?
Yes.
Yeah? Cool. Anyway, so I have I've never really thought about it, but if I had thought about it, I guess I probably would have thought maybe like, oh, you know, you're hanging in there, friend. But it's apparently I looked it up. I looked it up on a non-denominational search engine because I had to know. Yeah, it refers to its anatomy. When it was first coined, it referred to the condition of one's masculine.
Wow. Okay.
It hasn't meant that for a long time. Like but anyway, so yeah. I can't have nice things. So now I have to work out whether I want to carry on using it going forward, knowing its original.
Most things that we use are probably related to...
Oh, very likely related to dingly-dangly things on the whole. But, who would wear the suit with frills? I think you know that answer.
It's not me. It's not me!
It's true. It would be me. If I can get away with wearing a fancy dress of any kind, that would be great, too. Wait. What do you mean, bears?
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you?
You seem quite happy. Okay, this guy just comes up to me and starts talking about bears.
Here I am. This life might not look like much to you, but I'm content. Isn't that all that matters?
The bare-faced cheek of it.
Such a fine day. Smell the
Oh,
air.
okay.
Isn't it
Okay,
wonderful?
chirpy. Right, guess what we did? I updated my graphics card's drivers. Guess what's been running better since we did that? I still need more RAM.
You've got RAM on a shelf. You
got-
just need to back up your
Okay,
bloody PC.
Yeah, what? I didn't realize I needed to specify. I thought that if you just, like, put the RAM in the air near the PC, like a, what's it called? Homeopathic RAM. Does that not work? Is that not... Can you not... Does the PC not just get the whiff of... No? Okay. Apparently not. Apparently that's me being a... Right, what were we doing?
So tell me, how do you back up? Because I don't actually know what's the best way to back up on Windows 10 in recent day and age. Like, I just back up all my files separately and create new Windows images if something goes wrong. Homeopathic RAM. 9 parts water, 1 part chip. Yeah, correct.
Do not put RAM in water. I mean, you could put like a cheap RAM like bar ram you type in water. But you can't make him drink.
I'm very angry right now. I like to point that out.
I'm pretty sure. Did I not get a quest for that? Did I just like we had the claw? We got the claw, right? Last time.
Yeah.
Where's it gone?
Oh yeah.
Sapphire claw. I had it written down and everything.
So don't mind me. I got slightly
right
distracted. I just noticed like
Okay.
my screen protector has a nice little nick taken out of it.
Oh.
So it's nice and painful now.
You want me to call Nick up and ask him to put it back?
Yeah. If you could.
Okay.
Give me back my crumbs.
Sock it with like a crumb of the screen protector?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Okay.
Oh my god, Dio, that's the same thing I do.
Oh, yeah.
Mostly.
Yes. Speaking of external hard drives, I have been backing up. I know I keep saying this. I've been putting all our old VoDs on YouTube.
Yeah, nobody watched those, please.
Yeah, no, please don't. I used to think we were doing okay, but
it's cringe, man.
it's cringe. It's totes cringe. Yeah. I can't hear anything that's going on because I turned the volume down. There we go. That's much better. Whee. Yeah. So I've already been here, right? So if I stab myself in the face with... Oh, that was Serrano hurting herself. That's fine. Could you not do that? I'm trying to get back to wherever it was that the gate was.
Wow, you have so much frame.
Do not mock me! Fine,
First thing I
mock me.
asked her when her PC was acting choppy, I was like, have you updated the graphics driver?
Don't be mean like that. Yeah, you asked me that, and I was like, no, how do I do that? I'm a simple lady. And you were like, I will get back to you. Oops. Oh well, you know what? Let's just have the weapon out. I'm lost. I'm lost in the black chamber. Did I get past this bit? Or is this the exit? Remind me. Don't remind me. No, this is the exit, I think. That's the out. Okay, it's this way. Okay, I can do it. I can do that. There's the dead man whose stuff I've been stealing. I mean, whose journal I found. Ah, yes. That's a door. Great.
Thanks for
Thank you for confirmation, dear. Also, yeah, no, I just need to back up all my stuff. I've got most of it. I mean, I haven't even transferred half of my stuff over from my old PC. Which just is how good I am at existing. Okay, you, what are you? Moth. Probably an owl, but also metapod. And what is that? What am I looking at? What is that? Oh, is that a wolf? Is that a wolf? Yeah, okay. Moth, metapod, woofy. Cool. Moth, metapod. I know it. Yeah. I'm not doing the awoo this time. You can just imagine it. Blue. You would think that these guys would just bring out some different friggin' puzzles. Seriously. Woo! Soul crystal, whatever it's called. Okay, I'm floating. Okay. Well, this is good. There we go. Thank you. Soul gem, that's the one. Doesn't love a little spot of flying. For breakfast. But I can fasten.
Wow.
What?
Wow,
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I can't.
Do you want to know that shitty website just sent us an email saying congratulations on our affiliate status?
What shitty website?
The one that we had to relink.
Oh, that one. Ugh. So speaking of that, and the website that we still accidentally use is I say accidentally. I have not had the brain space to relink our OBS to a less I want to say unethical website. After the whole OBS
Yeah.
thing. Because we use OBS, standalone OBS, like actual real OBS, but we still use a certain other thing that will remain unmentioned for everything else. Just because at the time I was starting streaming, that was all my little old lady brain could handle. If I pull that pull tab, I'm gonna drop in the soup, aren't I? Oh no, I could just drop in the soup no matter what. Cool. Yeah, that's exactly it, Dio. I realized I needed it. I did. I came in here earlier. I found the journal, like, literally right at the beginning when I first went to Everstead. You're right. You are exactly correct. You know, I do want their apparel. I've forgotten how to play this video game. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yes, the reason I was so confused... Excuse me. Can I go down, please? Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to swim in first person. Is there a coin purse? Yes, a coin purse. Gimme, gimme. Gimme all the cash. Is that it? Seriously? Oh, okay, fine. Why do I hear skelegons? The skelegons up there? Or can I get out? Oh, am I stuck here forever now? Is this where I live now? Yeah? This is where I live? Okay. That's okay. I can deal with that. Do I need to pull the tab so that the gate closes underneath me? Oh yeah, okay. That seems like a great situation. Anyway, yes. Excuse me. I do have bits set up with the notifications. I do have notifications set up for bits and cheers and all that and subs and everything on my PC. I just don't have them set up on Socket's PC. So that's why.
Yeah, I just forgot about it.
Yeah. So that's why I was also confused. Because, yeah, I was like, no, it would be really, really cruddy, in fact, if someone did actually cheer bits or whatever, and I didn't have it set up. So I'm going to do it anyway, just because, yeah. And then I forgot that Socket doesn't have that box set up. Come on, I'm good at lockpicking. Can't you tell? Oh, it's going well. But yes, no, I got distracted and never came back here. That's why. There we go. Ah, simple. Easiest thing I've ever done. Really? In a row? That's really mean on the lockpicks if you don't have, you know, the magical unbreaking lockpick.
Well, do you want a challenge or nah?
Nah. I'm old and sleepy and challenges are hard. Seriously, there are skelegons around here somewhere. Hey, Serana, don't step on that. She's gonna step on it. And that. Hey! Bye. I hear the sound of Serana stepping on a trap. I'm glad we had that talk. Yeah. You carrying anything exciting? No. How's it going, Serana? You really need to stop getting hit by things. I do actually feel quite sorry for her, because I don't even notice the traps, because I don't activate them anymore. On account of the fact that I'm all... Wait. Move. Move. How do I get there? Apart from, like, climbing in this window conveniently situated. Seriously. Read the site who are not ethical. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have much anyway. Like.
Yeah, no, this is the thing. We haven't used it ever except for that one alert box.
Yeah.
But we've been scouting out viable alternatives, and I have not had the brain space to get rid of it.
It's just like chat as well. Chat also needs to be set up through something else.
Yes, that's a good point. Chat does too. Ugh. But yeah, it's just, I don't give them any money.
No.
We just use the free stuff and walk away. Oh wait. Pull tab! Ow. What? That was very... I mean, impractical, I'd have thought. Wouldn't you think that would be unpractical? Unpractical. Oh, I can do words good.
You've always been a...
Serana's you, if you were in Skyrim, you just stand on all the traps, like, for fun or profit? Or
testing them, just making sure that they've done a good job at trap building.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what floats your whatsits, then abso-freaking-lutely. You know what?
I mean, as a kobold, I have quite something to say about badly built traps, you know? Come on, if you're gonna build a trap, at least do it well.
That's true.
You don't notice the traps, well, you will at some point.
Oh, yeah, I mean, eventually. Well, Don't do that. It's impractical. And then besides, the number of times she's triggered traps on me, which I take offense to. See, now I'm gonna have to check. Oh look, there's another pull tab there, but I gotta stand to the right of it because otherwise it's gonna fall on my head. Oh look, this one was a trap. My item has insufficient charge. How dare? Oh look, another one. Hey, cool. Oh, that guy was... I don't know how I would feel actually if I pulled a funnel pull tab and just a corpse fell on me.
She got like an ability that means that she doesn't set
yeah,
those traps
yeah,
anymore.
yeah, I do. Hang on, let me go find it for you. I don't know why I'm gonna find it for you. It's not that exciting. Where is it? It is under my sneak, which as you'll notice is maxed out. So like somewhere up here I think. Or was it there? Oops. Oh, I'm good at this game. Yeah, we go. Lightfoot. You won't trigger pressure plates, which also counts for traps. Yeah. Yeah. It's nifty, but of course Serana doesn't have that. So she she just kind of stands on them after I've walked over the top of them. Even after I explicitly tell her where they are and not to stand on them. So I think at this point she's just doing it to annoy me. You know, lovingly. Yeah, I'm gonna leave those poor bastards there. Hiya! Good night. That's what I thought. Oh! Hello. Nobody wants to be my friend. Well, if they do want to be my friend, they're showing it the wrong way. I'm gonna save, actually, because I'm kind of loopy today, apparently. Oh! Ooh! I triggered a a tripwire.
Oh my god!
The tripwire killed this Draugr, who was... Okay, so dead people aren't smart, apparently. It's good to know. Can I roll under these? Oh, that's not roll, that's, Hey, Serana, before you... There we go. You look like you're gonna... Yeah. And you... Oh, it's quite fun identifying the Draugr who are just set dressing and the Draugr who are... Hey, Serana, don't set that off. Ow. It's fun identifying the Draugr who are set dressing and the Draugr who are gonna, you know, come back to life if you accidentally them. And I just kind of enjoy smooshing them and being right. Wait. I have to unlock this door? At an expert level? Wow, rude. Guess they're really punishing you for not having lockpicks? Oh, you know, that's a good point. We'll see when we get to, the later on accidentally them. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Oh, good. Swimming. Is this like a... Oh, it's a loot a corpse type of swimming rather than a go underneath and get to somewhere important kind of swimming. I can get behind that. Serana, your Draugr just did me a frighten. Thank you very much. Could you not? Thank you. What was I in the middle of forgetting? I was saying something. Oh yeah, Dio was talking, and I need more tea.
Yeah, that saves tea.
A puzzle. Where's the really obvious clue this time? Is it over there? That's where I'm going, right? No. This where I'm going? Oh no, it's gonna be in here, isn't it? It's gonna be like... Oh, hi, sir. Hello. Yeah, no, you have a point. We'll see when we get to the end game bit. I mean, the end room, the final bit. If there are no, like, Death Lords or whatever. Why do you look like a door? A hole opening door. Yeah, if there are no Death Lords or whatever, then definitely it might well be scaled to early game, because these guys are going down in history. Oh, okay, what just happened? Serana. Oh, Serana, hey, could you just step on this for me for a sec? Oh no, wait, I can do it!
Oh my god, wait.
I can step on things and they're actually working? Because traps have fucked up for me in the past.
Is it possible that this is like non-DLC content? But it actually thought things through?
I doubt it. But yeah, so snake.
They actually thought about it. There was probably this one really dedicated
Whale.
intern.
Yeah, I
like-
believe you. I believe you.
Who was still like all
Well,
starry-eyed.
eagle, snake. I agree. Oh, I just missed that one. Blech. That's fine. We get to watch this turny doorman.
And like, yeah, they were still full of like...
Yeah, when they were still full of vim and vigor, and it was early game because this is from Ivarstead. Whale. I forgot the rest of them. Bum. Was it whale, eagle, snake, whale? Probably. Let's say yes. Crunch. If it's not, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Poison arrows? Pfft, been there, done it. Whale. Eagle. Wait. Oh, wait, don't step on that. Snake. Actually, did literally nothing happen when I stood on that. Stupid. Wait, hang on. Whale, eagle, snake. Whale? Yes. Good. Go me. Cool. Yeah, I will take this little bit of potion. Thank you very much. Okay, Serana, that trap, do not... Yeah, so I'm just gonna take this rock, nice shiny rock, and I'm gonna leave you alone to do whatever it is you want to do. Why was there a fireball behind the door? Why was that? Why did that happen? I'm gonna blame Serana.
Yeah, let's do that. When in doubt, blame Serana.
It's a good idea, I think. Okay, that's the trap you walked right into. That's a Draugr killed by a trap. Okay, can you not walk over rocks anymore? Seriously. Okay. I love her, but also, what was that, Serana? What was that? You're making a mockery of this International Women's Day, hmm? Come on, let's be strong, independent women and explore this dungeon together. It went well. Hey, that door opened. I take that as a bonus, honestly.
Bonus to what?
Well, I remember that one time that the door just didn't want to open. Oh look, we locked Serana out. That's great. Yeah, I think this might be scaled to base game. So what I should have done is go into literally every single dungeon in the game while I was still at level 1. Made everything real easy for myself. Excuse me, sir. Am I gonna have to pull out my bow?
I see Final Fantasy 8 tactics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Toad level.
Oriel's bow will do. Oi, mate, in it. Get out of my way. Get in my face? No. Go. Off you pop. There we go. That's right. I like that he struck a pose as he fell. It was very classy. He was like, ugh. You know, I can appreciate that. Oh, hello. Where you come from? Bye. Yeah. See, honestly, I find this more fun. Personally. Because I don't have to spend like 7 hours shooting arrows into way over-leveled enemies whilst running backwards. Like a Dragon Quest battle. I didn't mean to say Dragon Quest, I meant to say Dragon Age. Too many things that start with dragons.
Yeah.
You know the worst part is... what?
No, you go. Yeah, no, what's the worst part?
No, the worst part is I'd actually meant to start this episode with, like, a summary of what was going on in the previous episode. And I was gonna do, like, a... previously on Pocket, the Dragon Slayer, and everything. And I was feeling... oh, butt shot! Butt shot. And I forgot, because I was distracted by, you know, the whole how's it hanging thing. So I kind of stymied myself, and I'm mad at it. I'm mad about it. Good morning. Please stop it. Thank you. I like this. It's much more fun killing things in like 3 shots. Much better. Speedrun strat to not level for a while. That makes sense. I can believe that. Oh yeah, this is like an overlord, but he's puny. Come on. 2 of us can work that. Go on. Off you go. No, excuse me. Rude. Thank you very much. You dead or paralyzed? Dead. Cool. Yeah, I don't want that. Seems heavy. Not worth the fuss. It seems to be like 90% of speedrun strats are like do everything at level 1 and you just have to be really fast because literally everything can kill you. Which, yeah, I mean, it seems afraiding to me, and I'm a coward. But I love watching people talk about speedrun stuff. Like I have no interest in speedrunning and the doing of it.
No, but like everything.
Mad props to speedrunners.
Yeah.
Don't open the chest. Don't open the chest. Look, there's a little trap there. Just do the little. Don't take the shield. Unlock the trigger. There we go. But yeah, I just love hearing people talk about it.
It's like, yeah, after like 12 years we finally discovered this glitch, and it's like, oh! Or like that, this is just the glitch that they just discovered for Final Fantasy VII. It's
cool.
What was it? The what is it? Like a lifestick glitch through some mountain, wasn't it?
Yeah, near Calm.
Yeah.
Hello, Serana. You made it. Is that a pot or a pull tab? It's a pot, but there was a potion next to it. Yay. Yeah, you glitched through the mountains near the near the Chocobo farm.
Oh yes.
Lick the wall. What do we get? Oh, that guy. Have I ever got that one before? That's an excellent question. Where is it? It's in there somewhere. Where are you? Where are you? It's definitely familiar. Have I? Do I? Ah, yes, Kind's Peace. Haha! Oh! The final one I needed, and everything. For the shout I'm literally never gonna use. I like how I'm collecting them all, but I use one. One shout. Sometimes a couple of others, but one of them is the best shout. So that way leads to the exit. Probably. This way is a door that I haven't opened yet. Oh, wait.
Pardon.
Well, am I boring you, mate?
Oh.
Am I boring you? Yeah, okay, so this is the door by that dead guy. Right? Not even! What's this all about? Does it lead to the door by the dead guy, though? Yeah, I think it does. Let's go back. Just in case I missed anything. I'm still actually kind of miffed at myself. No, I don't think there is actually anything here, is there? I'm still pretty miffed at myself for forgetting to do my intro. I was going to do a thing about how we found the sapphire claw. And how I was like, where do I get that from? I'll look next time. And then I just casually found it by talking to an innkeeper. And...
relive somehow.
It was going to be all like spontaneous and stuff, except I planned it extensively beforehand while I like brushed my teeth and stuff. Not like right before, that would be weird. I was thinking about it this morning. And then, like, while I was making my porridge, I realized about the whole how's it hanging thing, and that, I guess, derailed me. And wait, wasn't there a dead guy's corpse, like, here literally earlier on? There was a dead guy's corpse literally here earlier on. Where did he go? Where did he go? We literally ran into him earlier on. Like at the beginning of the stream. I don't know that. I don't know that. Who's been in here? Stealing corpses. I want out. You've got a good point. It's like, finally she did it. Yeah, but you know, also, it just makes it seem like he just got up and walked off while I was in there, quite frankly, and I'm not fond of that. Okay, cool. So, oops, that was good. I got a shout. I licked a wall. We like licking walls. Here. Successful barrow exploration did.
Yay! We explore a cave.
Doesn't need to sound so enthusiastic. I hate that I don't know if some of these are actually best laid plans get distracted by etymology. A, yes, they do. B, you know, props to you for actually also looking up etymology, because I would also need to look up etymology just to make sure that I wasn't... Do you have that with words? Like, I know there are words I've used my entire life, but the minute I'm about to write them down to send to someone, I'm like, I better just double check that this word I've been using since I was like 5 years old actually means what I think it means. Because there's nothing worse than looking stupid on the internet. Nothing. Very well, there are many things worse. That was sarcasm. You are also correct. Have I looked at this? Did I look at this last time? Yeah, right? Words. Words are hard. That was a nice Dutch angle I loaded in at, though.
Beautiful. 10
Classy.
out of 10.
Be good. Enjoy. Okay. This seems like...
Even older than I am. I wonder if the Draugr are as gullible as they were when I was a girl.
Also, hello. I'm gonna try and pronounce. Is it pre-moonlight? Is that how? I mean, it's a pre. I cannot.
My activity feed's not actually showing anything new, so I can't say. I need a second monitor.
I mean, I wanted to pronounce it as a pretty moonlight, but I maybe
Ooh.
that's it.
Prithee. Where is the freaking door? Prithee. Hello and welcome, person whose name Socket can't pronounce that I can't see. Seriously, where's the door?
I just really suck at pronouncing things. I am very sorry. It's also like something part of my foreignness. I see names and I always want to pronounce them like
there's a hole
funny.
in the cliff.
Oh my god, there's
funny,
a tiny
you mean,
hole.
Like foreign. All foreign like.
Yes.
How dare you? How dare you be a foreign person with a foreigner's pronunciation of words?
Words, yes.
How very dare. Oh look, it sounds like I probably could have had a lot of fun.
I didn't see you there.
Hi! You seem troubled. Please ignore the fact that I just crept up on you with an axe.
I'm on the verge
Mace.
of incredible wealth, but my cowardly workforce ran at the first sign of danger.
You seem like a charmer. What scared them off?
We were excavating this old tomb when we opened a
A chamber full of corpses would probably scare off most people, I think. How dare you word the words with words? Yeah, right?
I'm exceptionally good at wording the word with words.
Like these.
Except when I'm not.
The ones in there are all still walking around. In any case, if I can't get past the creatures in that
Okay, I'll help
I'll tell you
you.
what.
Yeah.
And
Kind of like our D&D campaign every single time anybody asks us for help. It's like, do we have to? The current one. I feel really bad for our DM.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I've forgotten. What am I? Why am I?
You're a cleric.
No, I know that. I'm a tabaxi cleric. There we go.
Yeah, think of taxis. That's always what I do.
Oh yeah.
And then tobacco. I always think of them as tobacco taxis. Anyway, don't mind me. That's how I have to remember that word.
Well, I mean, isn't that what prompted me at one point to make like hailing a tabaxi?
Yes. Yeah.
I kind of wanted to do like a cat bus.
Yeah.
Type
you still
thing.
need to do that.
I wanna do a thing with like a cat bus, but it's a tabaxi.
Yeah, it's great.
Because that made me happy when I thought about it. You seem like a Death Lord of some description. Yes. Bye bye. Oh, okay. What do you mean you're not dying? How dare?
You were talking about your tabaxi before you forget.
Oh yeah, thank you. Woo! I'm talking about how much I'm about to die if I don't pull out. Should I just charge this weapon instead?
It's a bit dramatic of a pull-out joke. Just go.
Please leave. My tabaxi. Yes. She's literally only with the party at this point because her boss, her headmaster, essentially, told her that she needed to assist this noble and keep her healthy. So she's just there going like, do we have to fight the dragon? Do you really have to fight the dragon? Are you sure? I'm wearing really expensive pants. And that's pants like trousers, not like pants like I'm gonna need a change of. Thanks. But yeah. Do I want to use... I just fill it with 27 million common soul gems, of which I have several. There we go. But yes, no, we met some dragon cultists. And they were like, hey, it's, do you want to come with us and meet the dragon? And she's like, does that like meet as in, hi, how you doing? Or meet as in, you know, doner kebab. And they were like, no! Like, great! Yeah. So, thankfully, I aced the deception check. As did you, right?
Yeah.
But our two companions did not, in fact, ace the deception check. So the two animal races we've got what are you? What are you?
Think about the Arakora.
Oh yeah, Arakocra.
Yes.
We got your two animal people.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this gnome and an elf, and they're going like, "Oh yeah, that seems great. We'd love to meet the dragon." And these guys are going, no, that would be a mistake." I love it. It's really fun.
Yeah, Hogar's like, yes, I'd love to meet the dragon. Like, we're level, like, 3.
That seems like a great idea. I don't like this. Dying really fast. I should have pulled out the bow. I don't know why I thought this would be a good idea. Just, talk and do a fight that I'm not using the right weapon for. Just because why not? Where am I? Where's all my ultimate healing? There it is. I only have 25 what? What? No. Oriel's bow, thank you. How's my charge on Oriel's bow? Probably out, right? Yes, very. You know what? I'm too lazy. We're just using a black soul gem. Okay, rude. Go. Oops. Be rude. Stop it. Flop. But it's my first D&D campaign, and honestly I'm having a really good time with it. It's great. Yeah. Hey, Serrano, if you could stop. I mean, actually, no, do keep this guy's attention while I shoot him in the bottom. As we do on this channel. Oh yeah, that's alright. Paralysis would also work. Cool. Great. Wonderful. Brilliant. Your party is you, a Dragonborn monk who knows not to fool with dragons, a kobold who also does not wish to fool with dragons, a kenku who also does not wish to fool with dragons. Yeah. Oh, the wizard who wants to talk to every dragon. Well, I mean, I'm sure that must work with, like, eventually. One dragon, maybe. But yeah, Layla, that's what's me. I'm Layla. She's just like, must we? And, Socket's character also is like, I don't really think that this is a great idea. Maybe we shouldn't. And then the elf's like, I think we should help these guys and, like, take down this dragon at level 3. And the gnome's like, a wizard.
Yeah, he's just...
And he's like, yeah, that sounds like some good reagents. Let's take down the dragon. It's a little one. It's a small dragon.
Yeah, it's still a baby, essentially.
Yeah. Who doesn't love just dragon baby mooshing, right?
Which apparently wasn't the case in the original, thing
yeah.
that like the RDM is using.
RDM is a genius.
Because, like, what do you want this tiny baby party? Like, taking down a...
Yeah, we are literally level...
It will be level 5, I reckon, by the time we get there.
I
but,
was
like...
gonna say, we're either level 3 or level 4 right now.
Yeah.
Actually. I think we're level 4.
I don't have my bear yet, so... I mean, I should have my bear,
you
but
ought
I
to
don't...
have... You ought to
I know, but it took like 3 months.
Yeah. I cannot believe that you, you've chosen your animal.
Yeah, like, okay, so I basically play a vulture-based Arcocra.
Yeah.
So, I mean, none of that pretty bird shit. I was like, no, fuck that.
No, quite. Fantastic. She's wonderful.
And I've picked when I was originally I wasn't gonna go for an animal companion. I play ranger, because like, and I was like, dude, you never pick animal companions whenever it's available to yourself. Just go down that path. I was like, okay. And then I was like, maybe I'll get a flying snake or something like that. And I was like, no, actually, hold on. I want a sun bear. And like, if you don't know what sun bears look like, Google is your friend.
Yeah, please look them up. It's let me guess, I have to go back to her, don't I, and tell her that I killed all the Draugr here. That makes sense. Yeah, sun bears, because she wants to dress them up.
Yeah, because sun bears, if you kind of dress them, they kind of look like humans when they stand. Like, they kind of look like a human in a suit. Yeah. So I just want to put it in some outfits for some fun shenanigans later. They are proper nightmare fodder, really.
Yeah, well, especially for poor Leela, because as we've discussed that her clothes fit the sun bear probably the best.
Yes.
On account of the fact that she's the only digigrade.
Well, technically, like, I mean, sun bears, like, they're semi-digigrade. Like, yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Also, sorry, this Ghastly Goose facing Tiamat later in the campaign.
Oh,
that sounds like fun.
Yeah, that sounds like a time.
These doors seem to be the only thing left between me and the treasure.
Yeah. Sounds like a real fun character to play.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I love the design.
The more I decided to go with a pretty basic character this time round.
Yes,
although, because again, I've never played D&D before.
I have never played 5th edition before, so it's also kind of crazy for me still.
Yeah. But I mean, I did have a Pathfinder character set up at one point where you were thinking about
DMing, like, but
DMing a campaign.
That happened with people, and like,
exactly.
It's fine.
Our parties just kind of never got together. But I was gonna do. I had a bard, a null bard, called Beebs BC. And I loved that campaign, though, the idea of it. I thought it was really cool. It was basically a group of villains, essentially, who were trying to stop the heroes on a quest from their Dark Lord. But they were all just kind of... You know the way henchmen often are just... They're not really evil so much as they are just, you know, following... I say following orders. That's not a good way of putting it. But you know what I mean? Where they're just like, well, this is how I've grown up. This is the culture I've grown up in. I'm just gonna go and stop these heroes because these heroes are supposedly doing bad things, and then after a while they're like, wait, maybe are we the baddies?
Yeah, we the baddies. Yeah.
But it was gonna be really fun. Like it was a very light-hearted.
Yeah. Because I don't really do epicness.
There was gonna be a romp, a comedy romp, stopping some heroes, and I was really looking forward to it, honestly. Basic baby Dragonborn monk, because you don't want to be complicated. Yeah, complication is just hard, right? Our DM is good at being sneaky, 90% passive perception, stupidly good. That's handy. I have no positive qualities.
You do.
What do I?
You've got your little. You can claw.
I mean, yeah, fine.
You're furry.
I'm playing my cleric as kind of an agility.
Yeah, you kind of have a dexterity build.
Dexterity built cleric, yeah, which is fun because that's the fun thing about Tabaxi. They have that dash attack, so that they can get halfway across the battlefield. Like I think you can double your speed. Okay, this guy is annoying me now. There we go. So it means that I can literally race across the battlefield if needs be and get to emergency heal, which is fun. Wait, weren't you just over there a second ago, Serana? Like, huh? Okay. Anyway, I'm not very good at thinking and doing and talking today. You have a passive perception of 18 somehow.
Pardon?
That is impressive. That's good. That's nice. That's exciting. Can I make that jump? Yes, I can. Why did I even want to be over here? I don't know. I don't need to be over here. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'm still learning stuff.
Same.
And my DM sometimes has to gently remind me that clerics aren't supposed to be played like white mages. Because I'm like, okay, yeah, but then the problem is I go the exact opposite. Oh, rude. I go the exact opposite way.
Then die.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I am walking around with 8 HP. Thank you for reminding me. The paladin's like, I'm just gonna quickly lay on hands you, and I'm like, oh. I think the DM might have just been sneakily DMing the paladin. By the way, the cleric's an idiot. Please heal her. Yeah. I just want to do good. But I'm looking forward to it. Right now we're doing kind of like a baby introduction campaign, but the DM has their own. Excuse me, I am busy. The DM has their own like homebrew world waiting for us, and I'm pretty excited for it. Honestly, it sounds like fun. It sounds like hell, but it sounds like fun. They're pretty good at imagination stuff, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what's in their head. Honestly. You went to this room because Dio's passive perception is nuts. You can see eyes peeking out from the holes in the walls. I mean, that must drive your DM absolutely mental. Like, like, yeah, I would try and make this a sneaky encounter, but I can't. I mean, the only time that's the only thing I've got going for me is I've rolled crits on perception checks a couple times, and both of them have been in rooms which have absolutely nothing in them. I'm like, yeah, Leela's just gonna go in here and just gonna check this room out, and our DM's like, yep, there's nothing. There's some really, really good cobwebs on the ceiling, and the leaves outside are turning orange. It's autumn. Good job. You can see that there's like an ant crawling along the floor. Oops. Of course, investigation, not perception. Yeah. I'm trying to remember the only thing. Wow, I activated that trap. I'm not supposed to be able to do that, but okay.
Yeah, I also just like the fact that I play in our Kokra and like all our dungeons so far are freaking cave based. Like she spent like the entire first yeah, she has a broken wing. So like yeah, we had to like nerf me. Because yeah, me flying would be
yeah.
But yeah, no, the thing is, so she's just been a paranoid bird for like most of the campaign so far because she hates enclosed spaces.
Yeah, and
so
we're just underground the whole time.
Yeah, it's like she's been having a bad time.
Yeah, that's right. You stay down.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. If Serena could stop flipping him upside down. Yeah, that's right. You don't get to resist paralyze me. Yeah, it went well. It's fun. It's fun. It's really fun. Though. The Tabaxi and the Aarakocra do not get on. They are antagonistic to each other. The problem is I realized quite early on that if it was a TV series, that would instantly ship them with each other. Because they're just bickering 24/7. I'm like, oh no. I even came up with a ship name. For fun, obviously. I don't ship them together. My girlfriend's character and mine? No, I don't think so. Anyway, it's Lily.
Yeah.
But yeah. But you know when you accidentally a dynamic that you're like, oh crap. I know exactly how this would go down. Oh no, that's absolutely fine. How's your cardigan going?
Oh please, yes.
Yeah, update. I mean, you don't have to update me on the cardigan because if you're knitting, the last thing you want to be doing is chatting. You want to be counting. Probably. But I'm really interested in your cardigan, so when you have a minute, please tell me how it's going. I hope it's going well. Roll. A little bit more roll. Yeah, I'll try and keep the counting to the minimum, I promise. And also, doesn't that just mean that I don't do anything? But yeah, this is absolutely the stream for knitting updates, because you can just, you know, tune out every 10 seconds when you need to count. Okay, could you stop? Thank you very much. There we go, much better. Am I actually using my... I'm using my fancy arrows, aren't I? Okay. What? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Oh, corkbow arrow. That's... I'm stupid. They're right there. It even shows me. Slaves are done. Ooh, wow. Row and a half away. That's really... Excuse you, sir. I am talking. Ugh. Fine. If you're gonna punch me, I'll drink a potion. That's so fun. It's so good. I'm really excited to see it at some point too. 270 stitches to a row? Okay, fair, fair. How much of that is like fancy stuff though, and how much is just knit to end? What am I trying to look for? Vigorous healing, that's what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, I meant to add. Excuse me, can I get out of here though, please? Because you guys are kind of making me feel trapped in this relationship. Sir, please. Thank you. What I meant to mention regarding the Moss and Deerhorns hat, in fact, is that the actual pattern only calls for one one instance of the what's it called, the pattern at one side. I actually prefer it to have a deer horn on either side. So I instead of doing the pattern and then knitting to end of row, I do a chunk of stitches, then the pattern. Basically, I take the total number of stitches, deduct the pattern stitches, and then halve the stitches so that like half the stitches are at the front between the two patterns, and then I halve the remaining stitches so you've got like 1/4 technically of the total stitches on the back after the join. I'm sorry, you get to the start of the row, you do 1/4 of the like knit to end of row number of stitches, do the pattern, do half the stitches. I'm trying not to make number references because I do not want to accidentally count you wrong. Yeah, then I use like half the stitches, then I do the other pattern, the second bit, like the second pattern, and then I do the remaining 1/4 of the stitches for the rest of the row, and it kind of okay, cool. So right now right now the hat I'm doing, it's I'm doing the larger size one because it's for my dad. But yeah, so I do 11 stitches at the beginning of the row, then I do the pattern, which I think is 23 stitches, and then it's 22 stitches, knit 22 knit stitches, and then I do the second pattern, so another 23, and then I do the last 11 stitches for the end of the row. And I think it's nicer to have the patterns on either side of the hat rather than just in one spot on it. Serana, did you just shoot me in the butt? Again. Why do we have to keep having this conversation, sir? Sir, I am busy reprimanding my companion. Could you stop? Just... No. 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 Take a nap. Just lie down until you're feeling less intrusive. Counting aloud. Yeah!
It's okay, I play Final Fantasy 14. I cannot count.
No, it's really funny. It's just, it's great. Like, if there's one game that makes you realize that you absolutely have no idea how numbers work anymore, it's Final Fantasy 14.
I cannot believe they expect me to know what prime numbers are.
I don't know
what they are!
I just find it so funny that I have spent my entire life always forgetting that 1 is not a prime number. Always. Every time. Every time. Yeah, you have that pattern, you're right, yeah. It's a nice pattern. I just think it looks prettier with 2 chunks of pattern work rather than 1. But you know, you might only want 1. But if you can't remember, but you can remember that I suggested changes, when you get to it, just hit me up. Hit me up, friend, and I will be happy to try and remember what the hell I said.
Yeah.
You know.
She'll probably come to me and like, what the hell did I just...
Yeah.
Do you remember? I'm like, no.
I'm like, yeah, I don't wanna steal your stuff. Let's just chat to you.
One more door left.
One more
Hurry
left. Okay, could you say please? Would that work? You're probably gonna cross me? Double cross me, betray me. Yeah, no, that's exactly it. It was yesterday. I don't remember it anymore. Like, this is the thing. I mean, I say that mostly because I got to this pattern and I was like, wait, hang on a second. There's only 1 pattern description in these instructions. Wait, how did I do that? I have to work it out literally every single time. I have such a bad memory. I don't know what I said to you. I don't know what you said to me. I don't know what anybody said to me.
Oh, that's anymore. A lie!
What?
You remember everybody said to you. You remember somebody has been bitchy to you like 20 years ago? Don't lie to me. You just can't remember instructions. It's a different thing.
I can't remember. Yeah, right. I can't remember anything nice anybody said to me.
No, that's true. Let's only the mean
that's
things.
The thing. Somebody said half a rude word to me 7 years ago. I'm like, yeah, excuse me, but actually. Which doesn't make me a nice person, actually, thanks. I'd like to forget all the nasty things. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. Thanks for just calling me out like that. I was trying to be relatable, but no! No! Socket will have none of that! Okay.
Yeah. One isn't a prime number for the dumbest reason. What is the reason?
Okay, yeah, what is
know.
the reason though? Because like I'm sure I've heard that before. Because every single time I'm like, well yeah, of course one's a prime number. You can't divide it. And they're like, yeah, but actually it's like for more reasons than that. They're blah 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 blah.
That's the thing, like, but like, okay, for those who don't know, Final Fantasy 14 raids are like, okay, know your prime numbers and now go stand in the right spot depending on the number and whether or not it's a prime number. I'm like, I don't fucking know!
Yeah, it's true.
This is why I hate the Iphilus raids.
The screaming when she's doing Savage raiding is... I have to turn my headphones up real loud.
Shut up.
And then put music on.
It's not my fault that I have trouble, like, dividing, like, doing number -4.
This is the thing again. I've posted this before, but just like Final Fantasy, just you can't remember numbers, can't remember colors anymore. No concept of what is hot and what is cold. What else? Left and right, that becomes a problem as well.
Oh my god.
It's just like I don't know any of these things anymore.
P3S is like we do all these things and then we add tethers.
Yes.
I mean, hot and cold is not, it's just hot.
Yeah.
But, oh my god, so, hold on. So prime, like, 1 isn't a prime because...
-1 is prime. Oh, 1 only has 1 divisible. Because it is only itself. Oh, yeah. So it's like basically what we're saying is 1 isn't a prime number because some fairy somewhere went, oh, I have a trick question for you, dearie. Yeah. That is the most fey folk answer in the world, which actually makes me respect prime numbers a little bit more now.
Yeah.
Okay, no, mother. No, absolutely not, mother. You cannot speak to me now. I was about to say I'm working, but we all know that that's not. This is purely entertainment for myself. Oh, it's all going on here, huh? Yes, postage stamps are going up. Did everybody know that? They're going up to 95p.
Pardon?
Yeah, my mum was reminding. Well, I say remind. No, I don't want to use the explodey light arrows. No, we just went over this.
If those are going up, I don't even want to know what my shipping rates are going to be like.
Yeah.
Because Royal has been very, ha, we don't talk about this, about it.
Sorry. I'm imagining. Are you guys... yeah. It's like, are you Serrana's Draugr or... No. No, my mother's been watching television and something postage stamps.
But stamps, like, I don't know if mine will be affected.
Well anyway, first class stamps are going up to 95p, but I read that earlier on my phone, so... Because my phone tells me things sometimes. Nothing useful. There, that was a fun battle. She lied. Serrana's bringing a pot, I see. How's it working out for
This
you?
guide is still the old prices because it says 95, you said?
95p they're going up to.
Jesus, a 10p increase.
Yeek.
I mean, I'm thinking she's talking about first class, yes.
They're going up. Oh, and you need to use them by 2023. Oh, crikey, crikey.
Oh my god!
They're changing the stamps entirely in 2023, so you can't even mass buy current stamps to get around the charge. That's actually really sneaky.
Oh, dude, I still have so many.
Because I was going to say, I think I've got loads. I mean, I say this is exactly why they're doing it. I've got loads of stamps from back in the day because my grandfather, I think, at one point bought me a crud ton of stamps to encourage me to write to him, which makes me sound awful, but I did write to him. I did write to him. I wrote him all the time. He just thought I needed to write more, but I physically couldn't. Anyway, But I've never managed to finish them up.
Oh good, the page is not accessible on the Royal Mail website because why would it?
Why would it be?
Oh my god.
I don't want to deal with that right now.
No.
Oh, look at these little
Anyway.
nubbins on this. What are all these little nubbins on the floor? They seem like fun little nubbins that absolutely aren't going to come and bite somebody in the butt, Serana. Oh well, what do you know? They're not a trap. Hi, how you doing? You good? Are you doing well? How, sir? Is it hanging? Left or right?
Where'd you
Wasn't quite as ground. I mean, oh, for pity's sake! How did I manage? How did I manage to equip my stupid black market? How? I'm a dum-dum. Yeah. Well, I mean, let's pretend that that was really, really, like, impressive and sneaky and absolutely wasn't, like, quite embarrassing. Ooh, did I just get killed? No, stunned. Good. Good. But I then got murdered because the stupid animation locked me in. Oh my god, that's so far back. Oh.
I am very sorry for your loss.
That was really funny. I'm sorry. Was that far back actually? I can't remember. Oh yeah, that was real far back. Oh well, that's fine. I don't care.
Also.
Oh, sorry. That was.
Oh no.
Hi. How you doing? I'm just gonna get more used to it. Okay. So okay, I had the Unrelenting Force there. So at some point between Unrelenting Force and between like now and later, I managed to accidentally select Black Market without actually having done it intentionally. Oh, really? You need a form to swap old stamps for new stamps?
Barcoded stamps though, are they fucking mental?
Yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me. Excuse me.
Oh, I'm also very... The forms will be available via their customer service points. So those are the stores that usually only open for 2 hours a day.
Oh, the ones that you have to already go for. I mean, go to
Yeah, it will not be possible at the post office.
Oh, freaking hell. That is awful. No, because like, if you want to send mail tracked, you already can't go to a post office within the UK. Mail within the UK that is tracked cannot be sent via post office. You have to go to one of the like sorting point type things. The ones
if you
that
print
are
by
only...
the label,
Yeah, sorry, if you print the label at home yourself.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, but it's ridiculous. I can drop my international packages at the regular post office.
Yeah.
But for the UK ones...
for the UK ones, yeah. It's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. Unless they're trying to, like I said, unless they're trying to phase it out by making it so inconvenient. Which again makes sense that, yeah, it makes kind of sense for me that the forms are only available through the really inconvenient way too, because of course they want it to be inconvenient. This isn't a conspiracy theory. This is, I realize this sounds like it's not. They of course want it to be as inconvenient as possible to discourage people from actually doing it. Because a lot of people are going to be like, oh well, it's just a couple quid, I'm not going to bother.
Yeah.
Rude.
I mean, I have, I think, about 80 quid worth of stamps.
Yeah, well,
so
you'll just have to use them by 2023, won't ya?
I don't want to handwrite addresses.
No, well.
I'm a lazy baby.
Well, can't you just send a package to, like, the Netherlands and just pay with stamps?
And they're only for the UK.
Oh,
yeah,
they are, aren't they?
The prepaid large letter ones.
Yeah, I'm dumb. Oh, well.
I'll just have to barcode trade them.
How many hours? How many years do you reckon it'll be until my mum actually realizes that they stream on Tuesdays and Wednesday evenings?
I don't know. I think she will take it to the grave. Or my grave. Because she's gonna outlive us all.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Tiny kobold mama. She's something. Just you wait, I'll get a message in about an hour's time when I haven't actually responded saying, oh yeah, wait, you have your thing, don't you?
I totally forgot.
Like, yeah, the thing. Thank you.
She's
I mean, I
perfectly
shouldn't.
lovely.
Yeah, I was.
What? What?
I'm not. I say nothing. There, I survived that time. Wait, please tell me that was the one I died in before. Oops.
Have you saved?
No.
Well, I thought to myself, no.
Saving is for people who aren't me. I think that might actually have not been the bit that I was at. Oh no, this is the bit. You know, I am gonna save. No, never. You think never? Yeah, honestly, I think so too. You haven't met my mother, but you seem to have quite the handle on her. Hi. So let's try this again. How, sir, is it hanging? Oh, I am really not good at this. There we go. Hi. You guys can come back later. I'm gonna hide behind this rock. 3 Death Lords, huh? What can you do? Smack your bottom. And yours. Naughty. No. No. You killed me. That was rude. Locking me into an animation and then murdering me. That is no way to treat a lady. Oh, fuck off. Excuse my French. Give me a cow picture though. Isn't it just as well I saved? Okay, I'm gonna switch to the bow and I'm gonna do my Dragon Age run around trick. So, 3rd time lucky, do you think?
Yes.
Okay, basically what we're saying is I've got light armor on. And this guy hits me real hard. Excuse me. Excuse me? Why did it... What? It just... it just removed... Okay, what just happened? Hang on, I'm really It removed my unrelenting... No, but it didn't. Huh? Really confused. Oh, that's right. Okay, you saw that. You saw that, right? Yeah, I wonder, but it wasn't in the list. It wasn't in the list. It wasn't in the, and then it was all like, "Oh, you can't when you're shouting," and I'm like, "But it got."
Yeah, if his shout disables shout.
Yeah, I mean, which I would understand, but I mean, it seems a little weird if his shout messes with my UI in a very specific kind of way. I'm very confused. I'm just gonna pretend that that was an intentional thing that they did intentionally, and just be like, "Yeah, well done. That was a shout of confuse." Probably. I was confused. Well done. It went well. Okay. Shall I use? I'll just use my bound bow. It's actually easier to aim with, ironically. First you gotta catch me. Where is he? There. It's one down. You see, this is where I should have been using my bow. Honestly, this nifty little paralysis thing that I've got going on for me. Either way, I'm pleased that that happened when people could see it, so that my confusion was apparent.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it had disappeared. Hello, how you doing? I'm right here. Nobody's here. Nobody's there. Yes, Serana, you heard something. It's this guy over here. Are you titsing me?
Is that a new verb? Titsing.
Yes.
Sorry.
That was ridiculous. Excuse me. Look.
Is everything just
Where's he gone? Look. Look. Okay. I
think it just takes it. Like.
You just. What is he?
I'll try summoning Arfok. Maybe
you heard nothing. It's a well-known kobold thing. We just make up insults, okay? He steals your voice. Oh, okay, so he takes away all of my shouts, except for he takes away all of my shouts from my menu. That.
So now you're the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, like he. Yeah, well, yeah, that's me. That's me. Oh, okay, look at my running away. Isn't it neat? But you mean get it now while we can? I cannot. Wouldn't you think I'm the Dragonborn who has everything? Look at this guy. His butt is on show. How many arrows can one button hold? Let's stop while I'm ahead. Okay. That's good. I'm glad that that's an actual thing that actually deliberately interferes with your UI. Like in an actual, that's a really clever way of doing it. I just
You're so used to this being
I'm
a buggy piece of shit.
I was gonna say, A, I'm so used to Skyrim being a buggy piece of shit that it never occurred to me that it would be intentional. And B, I'm not used to them doing fun things with the UI like that.
Yeah,
It's confused me. That's another Death Lord! Okay, this is dumb. Go away. Stop it. Right, you. Too many Death Lords. Wouldn't you think my collection of Death Lords is complete? Wouldn't you think? I'm the Death Lord collector who has everything. Yes, around that was too much. I did say I was going to stop, didn't I? You seem... Yeah, that's what I thought. Another one? Seriously? That's right. You stay sitting there, Grandpa. Okay, surrounding your guys in my way, though. You guys in my... I think you just shot me in the... Yes, you did! Excuse me, Serena. Is this your... Is that your ice bolt? Hmm? Yeah?
Unless it's like the guilty dog face.
Yeah.
I love that about dogs. They have those guilty
Yeah.
faces. Like
Yeah.
like even so with our dogs. Oh, hello, Lise, please. Good to see
Hello,
you.
Lise,
Cool.
please. It is really good to see you. How many Death Lords do you think are in this place? Can you do a little spin for me?
But yeah, with our dogs, sometimes if like we've had accidents where I don't know, there was like at one point like we had an issue with a turd in the house,
We did one time.
and we were trying to figure out which one. Like you hold it up in the loop paper, you just
Yeah.
look at which one puts the biggest shame face on.
Yeah. Because they are, like, they'll both put shame faces on, but one of them will be like, ew, not me. And the other one will be like, no. And, you know, I think we all know which one.
Thankfully, accidents don't happen here. Like
No, they don't often happen, for sure. Too many. There's too many. It is a too many situation. You seem alive. Yeah, that's what I thought.
we're well, she's kind of lost the.
I have every idea of where the plot is. I just choose not to follow it. Thank you.
Yeah, you were always more of a freak of the week person.
Thank you very much. I believe we have to say,
Oh, is there a new thing? Oh,
I
don't
believe,
know.
I don't. I think there
The
is
monster,
actually,
like, oh shit.
I just always liked Freak of the Week because it rhymed, but I understand that it's probably a little,
Yeah.
I can't remember what it, oh, there's two of them in this room, come on! With your stupid Loki hats and everything, go away! Yeah, I think it's, I can't remember what the actual, pardon me? Oh, he's behind me.
Well, my apologies then. Please.
No, I've used it before as well. I'm never sure if Freak of the Week is actually an offensive term or not. Because, I mean, yeah. Like, I'm not 100% sure on the status of the word freak. You know? How it be?
But yeah, but I
Anyway,
mean,
yeah, I'm
just
more of a individual plot point.
hater.
I do not like your long overarching plots.
In particular,
minute-
it's bad with crime shows.
Yeah, crime shows and also anything with a supernatural flair.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, no, I just want to see cool new monsters.
Yeah.
I do not want plot. I don't like big plots. I don't. I understand that I'm also generally in the what's it called? Minority.
You don't like big plots and you cannot lie. I'm sorry.
Well, the other TV consumers cannot lie.
Good, you agree. Good. It's good to hear.
I'm glad.
The thing is, like, often, like, the big monsters that they introduce, definitely in like, with supernatural shows, they're boring. They're always, like, either they're, like, stupidly, supposedly tragic or some shit, not really, but, you know, it's just boring.
Oh, look. She's going to betray me. Oh. Whoops.
What? 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 How? Those spikes didn't even... Okay, you know
Okay,
what?
so basically what you have to do... What do you mean they didn't even? They went right through her.
Oh, don't get me started on how awful, like, TV werewolves are. Buffy has basically scarred me for life.
Well, you think? Really? A broken steel sword handle. That seems like the
Oz was
probably cursed.
the gorilla.
Yeah, Oz was unfortunate. Can I not loot her? I'm disappointed.
And like, when I also like Teen Wolf or whatever it was called, I keep forgetting, was supposedly good, and no, they're just hairy humans with some pointy ears. It's like, this is not cool. This is shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they're now responsible for terrible fanfics.
Who doesn't love that? Ooh! A wall to lick! My favourite.
Wow, you finally found another wall to lick.
Multiple walls. Okay, it was worth the 3 very embarrassing deaths, I think. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Yum!
I still can't believe that there are more like monster dating sims. Like, I don't know.
Well, you know, I'm still waiting for you to get on that one. You had a night.
I had a dragon dating sim
Yeah.
that I still haven't
Are
gone
they
around
not?
doing.
Are they not monsters?
Well,
They're not monsters at this point. I mean, as a kobold, I accept them as my lord and masters. But are they also not kind of monsters, though? Do they not count in the monster thing?
yeah, they do. Oh, was there a specific show when you were a kid? Oh. Well, Buffy had some terrible ones when we were kids.
I wasn't a kid. Speak for yourself. Dude, I was like 15. What's wrong with you?
Kid.
Yeah. I think Buffy ended when I was like 18? I don't remember what year it was. Is there not like a door here that I can escape through? Or oh no, wait, it's like right near the entrance. I forgot. There was like a quest type thing that I wasn't paying attention to because we were discussing stuff. That's the key I needed. There we go. Hello. No. Anybody notice the quest that popped up? Actually, I should do that one though. Oh wait, kind sacred trials. Oh, what a coincidence that we did the sacred trials where we had to kill all the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Almost in the same episode where we got the last kind's whatever it was shout.
Uh-huh.
Almost, but not. Yeah. You want a dating sim with Dark Souls level monsters to hold hands with? To be fair, yeah.
Well, from what I've seen, yeah, same. I want to play it.
Do you?
No, I meant the dating sim. I do not actually want to play Dark Souls.
I was gonna say, do you think you're badass enough?
Oh my god. Oh.
Do you think you can handle it? Are you a true gamer? TM?
No.
No, me neither.
I'm AFAB, so we cannot be true gamers. Am I right?
Yeah, it's true though.
I jest. I have some
strong views about that for sure.
trauma.
Yeah. Well, yes, I could beat. Yeah. You were better than me though at most gaming, all gaming pretty much.
It's just really funny. Like these days, I'm known as. I describe myself as a super duper casual gamer. But there was a time in my life where I was basically my stupid friends would always like set each other up with challenges for like hard games, like even stupid shit like, oh yeah, I finished like the second Zelda game. None of us had played it without a walkthrough. And they would basically ban me because they knew I could do the challenges. They also did really ridiculous, like, Devil May Cry 3 difficulty challenges. And they were like, oh yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, if I'll give you €200. I was like, yeah, sure. And they're like, no, not you. And it wasn't because, like, they were trying to discriminate against me. No, well, they knew that they were, they kind of, not in the way of like, oh, you can't do it. It was like,
oh yeah,
they didn't want to lose their bloody money.
Yeah. And especially not to pox a girl.
Wait, Big Wolf on Campus? I've heard of that.
I've not heard of that.
I'm gonna Google it.
But then you were young, considerably after I was young, I suspect.
Big Wolf. Oh,
Big
it looks like
Wolf,
oh my god, that
cry.
show! Oh, that was. Oh, I remember that show. I'd forgotten about it. Yeah, that was terrible.
Hi.
He just had like bushy eyebrows.
Okay.
And oh
well,
my god, I had banned that fucking show from my mind.
Wow. She's doing a swear. That means it was real bad.
Yeah, it actually made the Oz werewolf look cool, I think.
Okay, these people, I was about to smash that guy in the back with a mace, but apparently they're actually not. But yet I can steal their stuff. Interesting. You participate
it
in
looks...
Why are these guys in a...
Need something?
Why are you in a, like, an abandoned tower with stuff that I can steal?
Okay, but when I looked for like Big Wolf on Campus on Google just now, I also got this novel hit for a gay romance ebook.
I'm listening.
Can we just...
Where are these?
When you have a second, I want you to look over at the cover.
Oh my! Is that... Wait. That's some big wolves right there. With...
It's by Tabitha Wildmore, so just I guess look for Big Wolf on Campus with Wildmore. That's like...
Those are some big wolves.
I hold on, I gotta check this out.
I see, this used to be an Imperial camp. Kind of. Hello. You guys seem to have taken it over.
Yes.
Yes. This one does not, but I will loot some stuff. Thank you very much. I should have just given you guys emeralds. Oh well, never mind. How interesting. I wasn't expecting for some reason just a load of really chill people just sitting around having breakfast amidst dead Imperials. There's a dog in our room. He's noisy. Are they not big wolves?
Yeah, they are. I just think the photoshopping is amazing. I can't help it.
I know, I agreed.
Also because that wolf is semi-transparent, so it's kind of just like hanging over those abs.
I think you'll find that that makes that wolf lingerie.
Yes. It's wolf lingerie. You know, but like
if it's
the
over
worst...
any kind of pectoral bulge and it's transparent, it is lingerie. I don't make the rules. It does remind me of a Chuck Tingle book cover. You are correct.
The thing is, I actually adore these badly photoshopped covers. It's like, you know it's going to be good just to have a cover like that.
This is the thing. I have seen, quote-unquote, discourse lately about romance novels. And this is the thing. With romance novels, yes, they are largely all the same. That's a good thing. Because, quite frankly, I don't mind seeing the same thing again and again and again with just different variables changed. It's Wolverine. Oh, I'm
sorry,
cross.
I got distracted.
I am furious. String Wolverine. Uncomfortable, but you know, am I right? Not on me, holy shit. On other people. I look at them. Where am I going? You seem like a tomb I haven't cleared yet. Because you don't have cleared written after you. Let's do it. Do it. Oh look, this one's decorated. Oh, that's so homey. That's so nice. I like this. It's great. Okay, no, Sid, nobody asked you, my friend. My friend, my buddy. Oh look, a note. Oh no, it's not a note. I feel foolish. That is sunlight. I thought it was a piece of paper on the ground. I see we're doing the door opened! Ah!
We're doing well today, aren't we? First we get spooked by sunlight, thinking it's a bit of paper. What's next?
Leave me alone! That man scared me. Who's in the tomb? This man. I remember this one. Yeah, let's go. In it. I could have sworn I'd done this, but I guess I did it like 27 other times in different playthroughs. I'm going to take that. Thank you very much. You know what? I do want your salt and your bone meal. You owe it to me. Can't believe I just can't. Excuse you. Get in. Get in. Get in. I need to recover some dignity. Thank you. It's too late for me, isn't it?
You better be very careful. I don't know. Maybe a stoot will pull up behind you and attack you.
This is the thing. Clearly, my stoot supply is running low. That's my issue here. If I just had some stoots if I had some stoots to prop me up, you know. Okay, dude, your family tomb is trapped. And you didn't warn me that there was like a ball and chain behind that. What is it called? Little morning star. Morning star on a string. I'm sorry that I just smacked you in the butt. I'm also sorry that my vampire companion is resurrecting your dead relatives. I'm sorry for a lot of things. Promise not to loot your oh, Deathlord, seriously! I liked this tomb when it was lower level. So I just kill him. I don't want him. I don't want him. You get him. I'm not even allowed to loot the little murder. I just have to remember not to get surprised lest I yell words like titsing again. Seriously, another one of you go away. No. 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 Yeah. Friggin' stupid horny man. I'm sorry. What? Yeah, I didn't take it. I just opened your box. I looked. I just looked. I didn't take anything. I just wanted to see what you guys had. I thought it would be. Oh, there's a lot of blood here. You sure your aunt's okay? Uh-oh. No. She doesn't look so good, dude.
No. And Agna. Tell us, why didn't I go in with her? He's barred the door. Gods only know how he's defiling the bodies of my ancestors in there. Once told me there's a secret room deeper in.
Okay, let's go stop the weird I'm sorry I stepped on your aunt's head. Why does this game deal with so many of those things? Oh, another horny boy. Go away. No, stop. No. No, right? Like... dude, though, I mean... Oh, pity's sake. No, stop it. I have to reload. Pain in the ass. Sorry. Might make Serana stay back, I'm not sure. Or I might just save more often. Well,
this is a fun quest.
Oh yeah, well I mean sometimes they just get like that. Oops. Hi, you can't see me. I'm stealthing. I promise. Anyway, Serana decided, well, I mean, I think she probably just stabbed him in the butt with ice. I hear that that's a thing that happens. I like that I just comboed myself back up the stairs away from the mobs. Like a classy person. Hello. Go away. You know, I'm just gonna quick save after every single battle, just in case. Although at first I should probably check to see whether or not they're attacking each other next time. I'm not gonna loot. I am not gonna loot. I'm not gonna compulsively loot things. I'm also not gonna open that one thing there, because that one thing there had like, it had a Deathlord in it, and you know what? I'm so over those guys. Stop it.
So last season.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry that I just once again flipped your aunt's body halfway across the room. I am sorry.
That's what they all say.
Well, she's behind that pot now, right? Oh, he's holding up pretty nicely against those guys, I gotta say. Wait, are you punching them? Mate! What?
Dagna.
Yeah.
Why didn't I go in with her?
No, because you didn't. Why are you punching these guys? What is that really gonna...
Gods only know how he's defiling the bodies of my ancestors in there.
Yeah, no, God's only knows. Serana's absolutely not defiling the bodies of your ancestors in here by, you know, doing resurrecting things to them. Oh, I missed that the first time round. Cool. Look! Stuff that I'm not gonna take! Except that potion of healing, because quite frankly...
You're always
Yeah, look, okay. Okay, dude, let me explain how this works. I'm magic, and if I open a chest, chances are, the jewels inside it will get more valuable. So you should be thankful that I'm looking inside all your stuff.
You say this every single time you invade anybody's home.
I know. But it's true! I'd like to give people stuff. Oh, he got disarmed by the shout? Yeah? Well then, would he like maybe to pick up anything? Let's go. I mean, he should pick his weapon back up, shouldn't he? He should maybe... He's just gonna punch things from now on, isn't he?
Sorry, I don't know why that actually tickles me so much.
This is where they started fighting each other last time. So let's just calmly and quietly stop that from happening. I mean, or at least save so I don't have to do that a third time. I do not want this to be the stream where I just have to keep restarting. Over. And Nova. That's good. Good, Serana. Good, Goldia. No beating each other up. There you go. See? Look. I didn't even pick up the extreme healing potion. Aren't you proud of me? He's not bright? No, well, I mean, he's a Nord. What do we expect? Hello? Okay, well, Serana will trigger it for you, I promise. But it's okay, she's a vampire. It doesn't matter if she gets pelted with darts. Oh wow, that pinged everybody around, except the Drago Deathlord. Are there two of them in here? Oh look! A pressure plate! The pressure plate Serana triggered and got me pelted with poison darts. And now the Drago Deathlord is getting everyone pelted with poison darts. Because why not? There are two of them and I'm pretty mad about that. There should not be this many Deathlords! This is not how you make a game fun.
But this is kind of what Skyrim
look at
does,
this guy's
though.
feet just sticking out of the wall here. Oops.
You know, but that's Skyrim difficulty.
Yeah.
Just throw a whole shit ton of one thing at you.
I agree.
Because
but
haha fun or something.
this doesn't seem comfortable. Or respectful.
I mean, I agree, but...
It looks like a coat rack. Yeah, there we go. That was that. Thank you very much. Have I missed anything? Probably not. Maybe? I mean, everyone else gets like a little, like a long, like a, this kind of a sidewaysy bed, or, you know, the holes get filled properly. Like, this person's pushed in all the way. This person, like, I don't know, that doesn't seem, I feel pretty sorry for them, honestly. Did he get a new weapon? I wasn't looking. I thought he was still walking around with his hands up. Oh, he did, didn't he? Well, go you. Good boy. Well done. We're all very proud. Could you stop pelting everyone with... Are you guys gonna... No. Oh, look. No, okay. These guys just have their heads sticking out, so... Again, isn't that just gonna make them... Their skulls just... drop off? You'd think of the normal decomposition... No, I'm not gonna question it. It's clearly tradition. Oh look, spiders. Yeah. Hello.
Done and done.
Yes. Thank you. I wonder if there's a way you can just drop that spider straight in the water. Straight in the soup. Probably not. But wouldn't it be fun if there was? Right, okay. Anybody here who's gonna come back and try and attack me? Anyone? No? Are you sure? Oh, I see it. Railway station. Was there one further back? Probably. You seem like a... Oh, a Death Lord. Another one? Oh, come on. Earn. You friggin'... Oh look, he just lost his axe again.
Fun and varied game design. Very good. 10 out of 10. I know it's an older game, but still.
Yeah.
Plus already no excuse.
There were three Death Lords in this area. Ugh. I mean, I get that everything scales up, but also, come on. Like, this mace even. I haven't been saving after every fight. Yep. And he seems to be full of Serana's ice stuff, so that's gonna end well for all of us. Oh no, okay, apparently this time around he didn't see that as an offensive thing. Okay, well, I'm just gonna save. Okay, so sometime, thank you, I do got this. I do got this, so, oh, bum.
This looks like the area Agna told me.
Oh, right, she said that the bear would show the way, okay.
Show the way.
What's looking that way? Great. Uh-huh. Oh, right. No.
Please is cheering you on! That's a beautiful emote, holy shit.
Oh, wait, that was not a puzzle.
We better keep going.
That was not a puzzle. That's not a puzzle. That's not a puzzle. That's not even a riddle. That's not even half a riddle. That's literally just like, oh yeah, look at the bed. Oh, look, a Death Lord! How surprising! Just go. Go away. Stop it. I am done. I'm done with your stupid Death Lord faces. There. Enough. We're going. We're leaving. Grab your coat. We are getting this guy who's doing whatever he's doing to your ancestors, and we are getting out. Oh, look, a door. What's behind here? Probably another Death Lord. Thank you for your support, Lise, please. I love that. I love it. Yeah, we don't. No, I'm not picking up. I'm not picking anything up, except maybe sometimes potions, just occasionally. I'm not doing it.
I think this door should lead to the main burial chamber where Pals is holed up. Let's get in there and put an end to this.
Yes, let's go. Let's put an end to this. Actually, you know what? We'll put an end to this with a slightly better weapon for me. You know. battle situation. If your ancestors are Death Lords, you should probably worry. I agree, though. Like, come on. What... Like, what do they put in the water around here? Dude. Dirt. Okay. Oh yeah, you look like a trustworthy sort of person who isn't necromantic in any way, shape or form. What a pity I didn't manage to one-shot you. That would have been anticlimactic. Wait, where? Where's the Death Lord? There it is. Okay. I'm sorry, Goldir. You'll be fine. I can't actually hurt you with my shouts. Whatever it looked like. You might think that you cracked your head on that pillar, but actually, that was an illusion. Honest. Nothing to see here. Right there. Nothing to see here. Absolutely do not look over here. There we go. Any more for any more? Oh, there you are. Nasty boy. Hi. Hi. Oh. Where? Oh, look, another Death Lord. I'm so surprised.
Just...
I guess murder is fine. Yeah, murder's okay. Wait. Oh, sorry, Serana, for shooting your... Ah! What? Oh, no, you don't. A Scourge Lord, because of course! I will be leaving. Goodbye. Nothing to see here. I'm just gonna finish with this Death Lord and then I will deal with the Scourge Lord. Because, just, no. We're not doing this. Oh yeah, you can get out of here now too. No. I like that guy was just up there. Bugging and just distracting everyone. Are you gonna join in the... No. No, you don't. Ooh, nothing to see here. Absolutely nothing. Oh look, all my friends are down. Go away. Oh, hello. Oh, sorry, Goldir. You were kind of in my way. Hello. Bye-bye. That's what I thought. Oh, hi. You. No. We're not doing this. Not even a little bit. I will speak with Goldir when I am quite finished. Is that everything?
Please, take this. And leave me to see to Agna and my other family members.
Completed. Optional. Protect Goldir. Okay. What, am I just gonna let him die for funsies? Okay. You guys don't seem to have a wall I can lick. Why is that? Was your family too... Could you not afford a wall? Because this is a pretty big ancestral tomb. Is there a wall through here? Wait, hang on. Am I just supposed to go, like, out? Is this not... Oh, for pity's sake. Oh, it's a lock level master, so... Oh, there we go. I can do this. Who wants to watch me open a lock for 3 hours? Tough. Ah!
Yeah, a wall behind the wall. I mean, that checks out to me, honestly.
Yeah, no, it works for me. I don't need that, though. I don't need any of this. You can keep it. No, seriously.
Well, do you look at it this way? At least it's a sometimes thing for you. It's
yeah. Excuse you.
Always thing for me.
Okay, yeah, yeah, there's no walls here. I swear there's no wall.
I mean, the chopping board definitely needs chopping.
What?
Oh, you didn't see the Yoast tweet from earlier, sorry.
Oh, no. I didn't. What's that about a chopping board? Oh. No, there's no wall to lick.
I'm really sorry.
I'm very disappointed. Okay. I'm over it.
Yeah, you worded the wrong word.
Oh, you worded the wrong word? That's fine. We all do it. I do it constantly.
Yeah, noble, it's very upsetting, isn't it? Like, you were lied to. Also, does your character always run like that?
Like what? Like what? Like what?
No, it's different. Oh, no, it's not.
Run like what?
Kinda like a goose.
It's a lovely day.
It's not an insult, but she does kind of run a little bit like a bird.
That is an insult.
Excuse me, but she runs differently when she exits a weapon on her back, I swear.
Yeah, she does. When her weapon is sheathed versus when her weapon is out, she does actually run differently, yes. Yeah. You would run differently too if you were carrying an axe the size of your own leg.
Mm.
The chopping board does... Yeah, okay, needs chopping versus needs washing. Yeah, fair. Again. I'm trying to think... I mean, well, you hear me do half of the stuff like that. Don't ya? Actually, when I'm on the map, I should actually make sure that I'm not missing any undiscovered stuff. I know there is stuff around that I haven't discovered. There's massive yeah, you know. See, now I always get really confused. Like, these ones always feel like they ought to be like clearable type things, but I don't think they are. I also haven't quite worked out what the icon means. Because, like, these are, like, Barrow-Den type tombs. These are... the icon always makes me think of something different. Because, like, this looks like something I ought to be able to clear, right? You know? It's just full of bandits, you know? Hi, how you doing? You good? That's what I thought. It's fun just to walk right up to a bandit and just... Okay, I'm sorry for your loss. Really, that's the one that you chose to, quote-unquote resurrect, Serana? Why would you leave the door open, guys? That seems chilly. Chilly. So cold.
Yeah, it's been way too long since we had somebody go flying immediately, yeah?
Yeah. Physics.
I guess you haven't been outside an awful lot. You've been kind of like cave exploring, and stuff does tend to happen outside.
It's true. Let me guess. I've been in here and gone, oh, it's this thing.
I just realised you had some snowstormy things and I still had a frame rate.
Didn't poop itself. You're right. I'm on my guard. Can you shut up? There's like a person sitting here that I'm gonna smash. Oh, they had a friend. Hi, how you doing? You good? How's it? Well, it's not hanging anymore, that's for sure. Am I gonna end up using that more now? I think I might. That's bad, right? Like, I'm gonna start using it ironically, and then it's just gonna stop being ironic. Just like the issue I have where I say, it's a Christmas miracle, but I have to stop saying it around like October, November time every year, because otherwise I worry that people will think I'm being serious. There's something hilarious about it's a Christmas miracle in like June, I think, but not so much in December. Serana, please get your bandit thug out of my face. He's making grunting noises and I don't like it. It's a spider! How you doing, spider? Oh, better than I expected. Oh, I've been poisoned. Yeah, Serana, that was definitely teamwork. Good job. Spider's in my way. Oh, good. The bandit thug disintegrated. My favourite time of the year. Oh look, how did you guys get past the giant spider? Inquiring minds are actually dying to know. Was it your spider? Was it a pet? Oh god, I'm sorry. Hi.
What was that?
How's it going? Nothing. Nothing was here. You don't see anything. No. Mm-mm. You have some nice armor going on there, sir. Come on. Oh, you didn't go as goodbye as I'd hoped. Oh well. Serana, could you stop hitting me with things? Oh boy, what the?
Dude, right, you have no head left. Like, dude, on the helmet.
Why do I always do that to people wearing helmets? It's like I want to die. Does my mace always have blood on it?
No.
Okay.
It kind of looks like a pulled tooth right now, and
Yes.
it makes me very uncomfortable.
It's not nice, is it? But it does do a phenomenal amount of damage. I'm still just right. She looked like she was at some kind of metal concert.
Yeah, she decided to go in the pit, the absolute mad woman.
Just like don't think I've ever seen her headbutt anyone who wasn't wearing a helmet either. Like there are so many people in this game who I could headbutt without doing myself serious damage. But no.
And yet, yeah.
And indeed, yet. Well. I'm just gonna save in case the brain damage kicks in any second now.
Yeah.
Concussion, actually, is what I mean. Why? Okay, I don't know what I was expecting, but that loading screen image was not it. That's what I see every night now, I guess. Okay, that was exciting.
Also, shit. I missed another photo earlier.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna guess it's unkindness? Yeah, they
Oh,
followed us.
well.
I'm so sorry for
Hi.
missing it earlier.
Yeah.
If you're still watching.
I'm sorry, Dio. Get out. Go away. Don't want you here anymore. How dare you? Leave. We are no longer acquaintances.
Wait, what?
We're not
Which
friends.
one?
We're not.
Oh!
No. Mm-mm. Get out. Get out. Go. Go away. I'm no longer your friend. This is nice for you. It's also bloody cold. I don't like it. Archmage of Winterhold College. How dare you?
That makes sense.
How dare you? Oh, I guess this is how you get up to Orphan Rock, huh? I think I just bounded up the mountain, right? Last time we needed to go there? We will never skip leg day. Not never. Cool, I'm glad to know that that's how you get there. And I'm glad to know... Oh, no, it is now clear. No, wait. Yeah, okay, now they're at least cleared. Let's go to Orphan Rock, I guess. We're gonna go sightseeing. Yeah, no, legit. I climbed up the cliff last time. I think I'm still maybe going... I don't think this is a path. Does this look like a path to you? Do you think there's a... Does my map... Is it clearer? Oh, I'm supposed to go this way, maybe? From Helgen? This way? That way, maybe?
Up, down.
That was your cue.
Nah.
I can't believe you didn't join in.
Dude, I've been trying to get that song stuck out of my head, and every single time you keep bringing it back.
Is it really a song? No. Does Orphan Rock have witches?
Tune.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
I don't...
Is that what happens to orphans? Do they turn into witches? Is that what this is implying?
What?
Oh, if Orphan Rock has witches, it means that they are all orphans. So it means that you turn into an orphan, you become a witch.
Ooh, bandits. Hello.
Cart.
Yes, I think this cart isn't going anywhere though. I think this cart is dead.
Did the bandits kill it? In which case,
Oh my, thank you, Serana. Yeah, no, this cart is dead. It's full of dead Khajiit too. Poor cart. Okay, there's somebody somewhere is shooting me full of arrows, and I would like them to stop. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, you're up there. Serrano, could your reconstituted Khajiit... No, your reconstituted Khajiit could not. Now I'm imagining, like... I'm imagining that the Khajiit, like, I mean, sorry, the Khajiit, the undead, the people that she raises are just, like, kind of smash, like, reconstituted mashed potato of corpse. Seriously, the book was too much. Okay, cool. I can carry all this other stuff, but I carry one book, and I know you're carrying too much to be able to run. I guess I'll summon my thingy boy. Black market. Intentionally this time, who knew? Yeah, we do meet again, and this time not in the middle of a dungeon. Getting me killed. Getting my kilt on. Do I want that? Can you have that? Yeah, I don't need that. I definitely don't need that. I don't even know why I'm carrying that. No. I can't even use those. Please take them. Thank you. You can't have that. You can have that. No. Yes, 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 yes. No. And you definitely can't have Mistoots. Those are mine. My Mistoots. Oh, that was fun. Now where's that rock? Further up. To the left. Cool. I can't help but feel like I could have got there from... No, I'm pretty sure that if I have been here before, which I must have been, because it's discovered, I must have just climbed up the cliff. Riften's that way, Halgan's that way, Ivarstead is that way. Is that true? I mean, okay, yeah, Riften's that way, but only in a very loose sense. I mean... Ooh. Yeah, the bandits really... I missed so much chat, I swear. Just... Yeah, maybe they cause orphans. That's what I was gonna say. But I didn't...
Yeah, no, you're right.
I didn't want to go there. Could be witches. Some evil witches. Which is ridiculous, because witches, they were persecuted, wicked, good, and love the earth, and women power, and I'll be over here. Do. And this way. It's good. It's going this way. Should we all mourn the cart while we're at it? This is an ominous looking clearing with a shape in the ground, which I'm sure is absolutely nothing, but it looks ominous, right? Like, that, I don't know why that, yeah. It's probably an intern. So I feel like maybe I don't want to drop down on, who am I kidding? I'm going this way. If there are witches, we might as well introduce ourselves to them loudly. Oh wait, yeah, Orphan Rock, I remember. It's this thing. And there's like a staircase up the side of it. But I always jump up the side because I'm always too impatient to actually go around and actually find out where the... I think? Or am I going crazy? Is that a different rock? No, I just tend to climb it, I think. Like this. But I just remember that there's at least one rock where I climb it like this and then I'm like, oh wait, there were steps. Or something. Well, there's nobody here. And I'm kind of mad about it. I was expecting, you know... I don't know what I was expecting. Pretty views. Getting cold. Let's shift our shifts. Okay. Got nothing to say, Socket? Socket, my darling. Shall I drop in? I'll drop in at my house. See if there are any bandits, giants. I read an article. I had an article pushed to me the other day with like a player. Apparently, the bandits were inside Lakeview Manor.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, there is literally a mod to stop like things, hostile mobs spawning around Lakeview Manor. That's like a real problem. But yeah, no, the bandits actually, they went in the house and the bandits were inside already. And they're like, they did them a murder. It wasn't a very interesting article, but I clicked on it because I was like, oh lol, Lakeview Manor, I know that. To be fair, I think that one time that the bandits got kind of stuck in my walls like rats was more funny, personally, but nobody's gonna write an article about me, please. Can I not get rid of... I don't... Okay. Can I really not get rid of any of this stuff? Okay. That's fine. Pin my stoots. That's please don't. That is definitely and distinctly a please do not do that. No, please do not do that. I do not want that. I am not. No. I'm just gonna, oops, that's the wrong thing. I didn't mean to press that. Excuse me, I'm just gonna store like everything I can store. Okay. No. Okay, this one. No, I can't get rid of the Elder Scrolls, which I know. Okay, let's go this way around then.
I still think that should be illegal.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible that... It's possible that they don't actually weigh 20 when they're in my bags because they're quest items.
There is that.
You don't have article writing skills? Good. Because I don't have being in article skills.
Debatable. The way you were in that one, like, you know, news article about a kobold being surprised that there are dragons.
That is true. I was in a very, very well written, I might add, article about a local kobold being surprised by a dragon in the dragon game. Which, you know, the article is so well written, right? I thought.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah. Yeah, but apart from that, you know, I'm not really a...
Our small dog child showed up.
Oh, he's all tucked under his blankie. It's cute. I like that. I like that about him.
Would you like some tea?
I would love some tea.
I'm gonna make some tea.
Yeah, please.
I'll be right back.
Uh-oh, I'm alone. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
uh-oh.
you're not used to it.
Actually, what is the Curious Silver Mold for? I don't even know what that's... Like, I can't get rid of it because it's a quest item, but I actually have no idea where I'm supposed to... That's also apparently a quest item, which is fun. I do not like that I have to keep moving my hand. Come on. It's Ruby. And garnets. And... I think it's a Thieves Guild thing? Ah. Well, but I own the Thieves Guild. Ah, that's very rude of them. To have, like, a thing that I have to carry around. I like that she left me alone while I was sorting out my freaking inventory. So, doing the most useful... Why do I have a skull? In the box. Soul Tomato, still one of the ugliest things in the game. But I'm going to keep it around. Eventually I'll put a soul in it. I wish there was more than one, though. Oh, wait. Oh, I have two. Okay, I'll take it. This one's full. Somebody's inside this soul tomato.
Oh no. You just come back to bloody soul tomato. Is this what you're doing when I'm away?
Yeah.
You start looking at soul tomatoes
Why do I
again.
have a troll skull? How do I pick these things up? Explain.
That looting problem you've got?
That accidental looting problem, clearly, that I've got. I don't know. But anyway, enjoy the soul tomato. Look at its little soul tomato
I'm not looking.
butthole. That's where the souls get sucked in. You just go right into the tomato butt. Tomato butt. Come out as ketchup. Right.
Small dog. Don't poke his eye.
Small dog? What's he doing?
Rolling on his back like an idiot.
Oh, when will he learn, do you think, that he doesn't actually like getting his tummy tickled for more than about 30... No, not 30 seconds is too long. 10. 10 seconds. He's like, please tickle my tummy, and then you tickle his tummy, and then he's like a cat. He just rolls on you like, no, tickle tummy, ugh! It's dreadful. He's dreadful. What a dog. What a good boy. Is this... I have a vague feeling that this is somewhere... I feel like I've been here before. Or no? That's some dead people. 'Cause, you know, why not? Have I not been here before? I mean, I have been here before, but have I been here before on this playthrough? I mean... Hey. Eh. Okay, cool. There's a book to read! Oh, it's a Thieves Guild quest item. To get it, you'll need to complete 5 small jobs in Markarth. After which you'll get the Silver Lining quest, which is retrieving said item and returning it to Endon. In your case, you should be able to give them to straight up. Oh. Yeah, you can definitely get it before the quest. I think I picked that thing up near the beginning of the game. Because I swear I've had that thing on multiple playthroughs, and this is basically the first time I've ever done the Thieves Guild in its entirety. Basically. Yeah. Well, I mean, I say the first time, okay. Apart from that other playthrough I did where I actually just decided to ignore the Dragonborn thing completely and leveled up in the Thieves Guild. Instead of doing the Dragonborn thing. Which is how I discovered the Bound Bow spell. Which is, like, the singularly most useful spell in the entire game, I think, personally. Because unending arrows, who doesn't love that? Seriously. Thank you for looking that up for me, Dio. I really appreciate it. But don't know if that sounded sincere or not. I'm having apparently real trouble regulating my speaking emotion today. But I do. I appreciate it. My enemies, probably. Yes. Yes. Right. Let's do it. Let's read the book. Never thought I'd see the day we were run out of the Knife Point gang. That sounds like a pleasant place to be, the Knife Point gang. Least the storm should cover our tracks. Vidgrud, Rain, and I took shelter in a cave for the night. Looks like there's an old ruin here. At least there are no Draugr around. Vidgrud! That just sounds like white soup to me. But okay. And Rain both went to set up here for a while. Maybe do some raiding. Actually, that would be starting Vidgrud with an H. But still, white soup. Maybe do some raiding. They ought to know better. The road's deserted, especially this time of year. Plenty of better places up north, but they seem awfully insistent about staying here. Wouldn't even lend a hand when I went out to hunt tonight. It sounds like somebody's getting possessed. Something's wrong. Oh dear. Rain hasn't said a word since she woke up this morning, just keeps staring off into space. Vizgul isn't much better. They sick, not like any illness I ever heard of. I'll just walk out on them, but I just can't. I would just walk out on them, but I can't seem to get up the nerve. I feel like something's holding me back. What is this place? We're not alone. I can hear him now. Someone speaking in my mind. Old, powerful. Haldir, that's the name. He wants something from us. Needs us to stay for the magic to work. I tried to run. Can't. Just like them. Rain jumped first. Onto the cairn. That's what Master wants. Blood, sacrifice, power to live again. His magic. I can feel it pulsing in my blood. He's draining us. Like, you can read this seriously, seriously. With a straight face, you wrote this with your whole hand, mate? We'll serve him soon. Our bodies, our souls, just like the others. They're waiting. It's my turn. And then he put the book down on the pedestal, laid the key down, and moidied himself. Bummer. Normal things to write about, right? Though. Like, I mean, many's the day that I just casually in my diary. It's what Master wants. The coffee. I pour it. I drink it. It's what Master wants. But then, I mean, I've never been possessed by an old god / Daedric prince / malevolent entity. As far as I know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have been. Excuse me, is there nothing to see under the water? Seriously? Is this just for flavor text? Really? I'm just dunking my head in a puddle for no reason?
Wow, you have high demands today.
Well, not as bad as the entire village, which had a barracks with a ladder that led to a roof that had nothing on it in D&D. Someone hides from the dead. No one hits the dead with a mace either. And yet, here we are. Got any ectoplasm? Ooh, arrows. Noise. For who? You? Me? Me? Hi! How you doing? You good? Thank you, Serana. That was very helpful. That lightning in my back really invigorated me. Gee. Oh, look! That one had ectoplasm. Thank you. Have I eaten ectoplasm yet? I'm gonna say yes. Probably. Do I have anything that I haven't put in my mouth in my bags? No. How disappointing. Hey, Serana, you see that? Don't step on it. Oh god, please don't step. Phew. Boy, am I glad that she didn't step on that. So I could get that singular potion of Really? Singular potion of healing? Okay. I'm lowering my expectations here. Oh, there she goes again. Why do I steal the soul gems? Well, it's because they're pretty. Nice axe! Didn't do you any good, but it was very nice. Very pretty. Well done. Ooh, mine. Hello? Do you guys want to grab... Oh. You want to get some different lines, though, my friend? Okay, you can deal with that, Serana, my love, my darling. And I will shoot that dead man in the face. Dead person? I don't... That was fun. Are you doing alright there, Serana? Darling. There you go. You good? You coming? Yeah. What is actually happening here? What is going on? Something, boner joke, something, leaving.
Uh-huh. Speaking of leaving, you have 10 minutes until Betty Bow time.
Oh, wait.
So after this cave. Is it really a cave when it's corpses? Like, I mean, it's a grave.
I think corpses do sometimes happen in caves.
But this is clearly a
This is a
mausoleum.
A twomb.
Yes, a twomb, you're right.
Yeah, that's the correct pronunciation, you understand.
Just like Spiel.
Yeah, no, you are
And
incorrect.
Archmage.
I'm not talking to you. Oh look, this man has a lever behind his chair. How exciting. I'm resisting. I'm resisting singing the little song. Oh look. A whale.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, hello. I didn't see you. Get back here. Get back here. Yeah, my item has insufficient charge, blah 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 blah. Oh look, ghosts. Serana, they're behind you. You wanna let me at him? Punch. Yeah, and there's nothing more epic than... Oh yeah, absolutely. Smashing a ghost to death in the face. Eagle side will open... And that... No. Good. Whale. This cannot be the puzzle. It absolutely cannot be the puzzle. Just turn them to the things behind you. Surely not. I'll be furious if that's the quote-unquote answer to the quote-unquote puzzle. Oh. Well, bully for me. Why? Why are they so bad? Look, another puddle for me to dunk my head in. Anybody down here? Literally nothing? You're just scenery? Oh, no, potion, coin purse. That's it. That was worth getting wet for. Not like that. No. Yeah. Fear the dead, blah blah blah. Very, very scary. Look at you, your little owls. Ow, they're so painful. Oh, look at them, all sticking in my face and head.
Next time when you're shooting arrows at an enemy, I'll make sure to do that.
Well, to be fair, they do about the same. I just read Lockpicker's lipstick. You're right, it is bedtime.
Sorry.
Like, wow, that ghost was like, you know, prepared for everything. Ow. That was extremely rude. Who sets people on fire just for looting? Little casual looting here and there should not get you set on fire. Come on. I'm British. It's fine. Well, I have you know, it's practically encouraged. just in case anybody didn't know that was a joke. No, I do not condone colonial looting. Hi, you seem fun. I'm using the stupid exploding arrows, aren't I? Or wait, did you just oh hello. I'm not using the exploding arrows, that's alright then. He just exploded on his own. Oh, gotta love a thing that can split itself into multiple parts and irritate me by hiding. There we go. Where's Serana gone? Did I lock her out again? Yes. Okay. Glad we had this chat. Next we're gonna put Skyrim in London Museum. As it should be! How else can it take care of itself? Can't be trusted. Look at it. It's all form. All these Nordic people with their funny little pictures. I'm gonna stop that now because it's actually making me feel kind of dirty. Off I go, and not a wall to lick. Tut McTut. Tut. Don't say, oh my god. I'll get worried that I've said something really bad. Wow, why is there a ruined book on a pedestal? I'm gonna sit on this. Can I not sit on this chair? Excuse me? I cannot sit on this chair. I want to sit on the chair.
Sorry, but too small.
I'm sorry. Was that but it is too small or your butt is too small?
The second
Because,
one.
yeah, I'm like svelte and stuff. Is there death down there, or I like the way that axe
why
just
is
fell.
it just floating? Why is it just...
Magic ash. Can I stand on it? No. Oops! Yeah, okay, good. I was...
That
okay.
was a close call.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I provided a safe landing for Serana. Wait, did the rest of the corpses just, like, disappear, except for that one guy that I... Or have they just... Where did they go? What is it with this game and disappearing corpses at me? Except this one guy that I moved. I wonder if that's what I was supposed to infer was happening. Like he was pulling the souls of these poor dead people to make his
Oh my god, it's just like
make his attack. Yeah, I was also really hoping that the ash would just drop.
Like...
Solid drop. Yeah. No, same though. Like the axe kind of did though. The axe was fun. Watching the axe just plummet. There you go, mate. Now you... Oh, no. Oh, no. See, now you're... No. No, you're not thinking with portals. Come on. I don't want to put you butt up. No, this is not dignified, sir. Sir, I was trying to... If I leave you like that, then Agrius will be aggro with us in the afterlife. What's...
You somehow made it worse. Well done. Good job. 10 out of 10. Oh.
I'm sorry.
You knew that was gonna happen. This happens to you every single time we try and move a corpse, but this is the worst you've actually managed. Can you just take his leg? Yeah, good.
Oh, I want to stop. Come on.
Oh no.
Come on. You can do it. There we go. A little better, right?
Yeah.
Oh no!
That looks more like he's going for a nap. It's okay.
Yeah, he looks comfy, right?
Like a Serana came running in like, what the hell are you doing?
She's just been casually mining in the corner. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna go over here. There we go. There's nothing to see. Nobody here. No, nobody here. Okay, so now pressing J is not going to give me my quest log, and it's also not what I wanted. There, I've cleared it. Excellent. No, Serana didn't see anything. Serana saw nothing whatsoever. Yeah, no, right? You can't see. How do you see anything through that mask anyway? Those little bitty islets just kind of look like her world, her entire world view must just be like, oh. But I guess it probably protects her face from the bright sunlight.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that I was promised by that cave exit. I like how the cave exit's like super bright, and then you get out here and it's pissing it down.
It probably is compared to the inside of the cave, to be fair.
Well, maybe. I was disappointed by Orphan Rock.
Yeah, Orphan Rock was very...
I was hoping for something more... You know.
Well, home we go.
But I also want to just double check that there's an invisible wall here or not, because there should be, but...
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm going west. Excuse me. There should be an invisible wall there. Away, undead horsey. Yeah, that looks like a gate that I can't pass, I think. Probably. Oh. Okay, and it's the beginning of the... Yeah, you cannot go that way. This is just rude. Just, I mean, block my way with gates. Don't just give me, like, a path that clearly goes places. Because that just means I want to go no place other than that place.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like that. Whee. It could be worse. We're not riding Rescue Legion, so we don't have to go...
Please stop.
No? You want me to stop? Okay. Too much? Whee! I'm ignoring bears. It's fun to ignore bears. Wait, aren't there like always bandits here? Huh, guess not. Guess we killed him.
Yeah, well done. You're making them go extinct. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I am. It's a good thing that bandits go extinct. They are an invasive species. They should go back to bandit land, bandit land, bandit land.
That was a very, very obscure
That
reference.
was an extraordinarily obscure reference. What's happening over there?
And if you got it, good on you. You're probably from the UK.
And you've ever listened to terrible radio. What am I... What was I... What were you... I mean, there's a mech... I'm just gonna chase that necromancer. You are a necromancer. Hi. Hi. Rude.
Dracula, bandits, like, you know, I can see where the confusion comes from.
Yeah, I can understand. Oh yeah, I thought I had my axe, but I don't. It's a bow. Dude, stop it. Thank you. Well, that was a nice little detour for a soul. Now I guess we will go home. Which home should we go to? Which of our homes? Why is there like a rock, like a stone here? Was there something fun here one time? Ooh, it was a dragon graveyard. Oh look, there are things. Doohickeys. Rubble. There's rubble here. With like the facey man. We love to see it. Flavor text. I'm laughing at the Dracula thing, by the way. That's still... Sorry, I kind of glossed over it a bit. That's really funny. Not that I glossed over it. That's not funny. But you know what I mean.
Where'd you come from?
Ooh. A corpse. Serrano, could you deal with this brigand for me, please? Because, this man has vampire dust, but no stoots, and I'm mad about it.
No stoots!
No stoots. Well, he's not a vampire. He's a dead man. Necromancer. He was a dead alchemist, but Serrana, raised him from the dead, and now he's not as fun. No, he's... Oh, she raised him from the dead, and he then summoned a familiar, which actually is kind of cool. And apparently a fox got caught in the crossfire, which is a shame. Anyway, I was enjoying those ruins, and then yeah, here is an empty dragon grave. Which I didn't realize for about 10 years that... Oh good, we're underwater here. I love it when that happens. Fun, good visual glitch. Love to see it. Anyway, I'm gonna pretend that that's not a thing. Keep my camera angled up this way, and I think teleporting normally fixes it. Yeah, anyway, dragon graves. It took me about 10 years to realize that these were actually dragon graves.
Yeah, I didn't realize either until you pointed it out to me when
Yeah.
I was getting resurrected from that.
Yeah.
Sin.
Yeah, I think it was literally this playthrough, earlier on. that, yeah, Skyrim is telling me it's time to sleep. Skyrim is not wrong. Right, which house? Which house? Shall I go back to Lakeview again?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah? I mean, I think it's the closest. I don't think the Markarth one is closest. Look, this man has stoots! It's taunting me with this man's stoots! I also like that it pulled out Dracula. The game was listening. Game was listening.
That's not a positive thing.
No, it's frightening. But, yeah, he was mocking me with his stoots. Hello, I always forget your name, Rhea. You are nice. Hello. Yeah, no, you don't have to be nice to me. It's cool. I'm just glad to see you. That you're doing okay. It's good. Double checking there isn't nothing nasty running around my house. For a change, there isn't. Just an elk of some description. Cool. It's wet out here, actually. Rhea, what are you doing out here? What are you doing? What are you doing? You want to go inside? That armor's probably going to get wet. You know? Yeah? You can get in. You don't have to just stand. Okay, well, I'm going to go inside. You're welcome to join. Maybe you like the rain. Maybe do we have a shower? Does this
that's a
house?
good question. Does Skyrim have showers full stop?
I was gonna say, do we have indoor plumbing?
I mean, you're not dressed up like Romans, so you're possibly you don't have a shower.
This is a good point. It's very likely. Oh yeah, that's moved again.
Oh no, it has. Oh, I don't like that.
Thanks. I hate you specifically. Why do all my masks keep getting like scooched around? Like I distinctly put that in there. And then I close it. And if I could lock it, I would. Mate, I'm looking at you. Well, the worst part is you're looking at me. Bye. This better not be. It's my bedroom here. This guy is like opposite my bedroom. I don't even have a door. Why do I not have a door in my house's bedroom? Okay, maybe it's not my bedroom. Maybe one of these is my bedroom. Why do I have like 7 beds? 3. I have 3 beds. It's somewhat of an exaggeration, isn't it? Where's Rhea's room, actually? That said. Like, Lydia has a room in Bree's home. Did I just not give Rhea a bed? Like, that doesn't seem right. Oh wait. No. That's another bed. Wait. Why is... Who puts their bed... Like it's a studio flat. Yeah, this house has a cellar. It's fun, isn't it? And also has a greenhouse. Yeah, I'm still so disappointed by that greenhouse. What? Are you not disappointed?
No, I am. I'm just sorry that it was brought up to you again.
Can I get... it's going well. I haven't really worked out how physics work yet in this, but I'm pretty sure if I smash this around enough, I can get it to stand upright. And then very very carefully. Okay, and apparently I have to lift it from the arse end, because if I try and pick it up gently from the top, it just shoots. Okay, thank you, Serana. That's very helpful. It just shoots. But, yeah, no, you're right. But yeah, okay, so literally cannot pick this up by the top. If I try picking it up by the top, it just shoots to the bottom. I want this statue upright. No, yeah, upright, like that. Look. I want it on my... Fine, I'll put it on the floor. No, apparently I will not put it on the floor. I'll just spend 5 seconds doing this, I thought. It was stupid of me, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Damn it. Oh, okay. No, 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 no. Oh. And you know what? You can just stay there. I'll just look at Debella's naked butt.
Also, oh my god, Theo, please do. It's been forever. I kind of forgot to keep up to date with awkward zombie stuff.
Oh yeah, I used to follow that. Well, this is a not at all creepy basement. I'm not sure if it's right up there with the murder room house.
Uh-huh.
With its murder room with actual still murder.
Mm-hmm.
But was Awkward Zombie the one that did the I've completely forgotten what it was I was gonna say.
What is 10 minutes past Billy by time?
It's
clearly a punishment.
I had it right in my head what I was gonna ask.
Wait, ask
oh, dude, what? He's facing forwards now.
Wasn't he earlier?
No, he was like facing this way earlier.
Oh yeah,
like,
he was.
this
wasn't
way.
He? Also, yes, that comic is hilarious.
Which one? Okay, I'll look in a bit.
Yeah.
I don't want to stay in this house. I need Ryan surrounded to keep me company, so because I'm frightened. Frightened of the statue man. I'm just gonna sleep on the bed. And by sleep I mean stand. But yeah, was Awkward Zombie the one that did the... No, I really have forgotten. I knew exactly what I was gonna ask, but I've forgotten. I've forgotten. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. But yeah.
Welp.
Next week's Skyrim stream will be part 42. So maybe we will find some answers.
Yes. Perhaps.
To any questions we may have. In that one. But probably not, because hey, let's face it, it's Skyrim. There are no answers to anything. Not even questions. Tomorrow
we got a surprise game. We're gonna be solving crimes.
Yeah.
Or crimes. I don't know if it's crimes. Because I got some indie titles.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm quite excited to try, honestly, some new indie stuff. So from now on, Wednesdays are going to be kind of more of a kind of a wild card day, I think. So we may put Undertale out of our hat. We may do like whatever Switch game we're currently playing. Yeah. Or we're gonna do maybe indie titles and stuff.
Yeah. So
actually, does Undertale still count as an indie title?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, indie, right?
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah. So until we get a chance to do some detective work tomorrow,
yeah,
let's hope that neither of us croaks. And do you have anything else you want to say?
No.
No?
No, I should get that tea I promised you.
Yeah, you should get that tea you promised me. You're right.
Oops.
Yeah, wow, okay. Left me alone and everything.
Yeah, well.
Great, well.
That's what I'll be doing. No, thanks for dropping by.
Thanks very much for dropping by. I had a good time. I hope you all did too. Until next time, hope you'll feel well. Hope you'll be well. Don't forget to keep the cut in your heart. And good night.
Good night.